Men are not coming back to the women of the West. And here's why. 97% of the time, when I see a woman, she usually is dressed for the streets. Not only that, single moms with their kids is dressed for the streets as well. 98% of the time, they like to play a bunch of fuckery games. And I'm gone, you know. And this is going to hurt women more than it's going to hurt us as men, because us as men, we don't like rejection, but we're no stranger to it. I was like, all right, well, whatever. Whereas with women, they outnumber us. And this is the first time in history in America where men are walking away, and also men are not coming back. They're not. We're not. And we're not bitter about it. See, now women need things. Us as men, we do too, but not to the extent of women. Women need things all the time. So when you not only bite the hand that feeds you, but you then took a chainsaw and cut it off and buried it, you can't get mad when that hand won't come back to save you when you need something. See, women will always need us as men before we ever need them. And it's showing because look at the economy. Look at places that were open for decades, closed because women don't have disposable income anymore. And now they're trying to come back. And us as men are not going to accept them. I'm like, hey, I'll feed them. That's nothing. That ain't no problem. But she got to leave. And I don't mean that she can come, she can sleep with me and all that and stay a night over and stuff like that. No, I'm talking about just bumping into her, coming out of the grocery store, and you can tell when a woman is really hungry for real versus her trying to pretend and con, or especially if she's a single mother and her kids are with her and they hungry. I don't have a problem feeding her and the kids, but we got to depart right from there. I'll give her all of the information on where she can get some more if she's not from the area, or even if she is from the area and she don't know anything about places like that. Maybe her phone got turned off. Maybe she lost her job. You know what I mean? It could be a lot of legitimate reasons why she may not know. Okay. But us as men are not coming back to women in the West. And they are starting to get an attitude. Yeah. And after a while, it's not going to ever pan out well. She's just going to get straight up violent. And even then, that's not going to make a man come back permanently. You know, and it's really predictable on what women are doing today. Like I said, most of them dress for the streets. This one was in her 60s this morning, and she had on some stirrup pants. Shamelessly. See, so it's almost like watching the Soul Train. You know, in the Soul Train line, they got all the letters all scattered out everywhere. You got to put the letters in the right area to make a word. I'm saying that to say this. Women have become so scattered now where they're undesirable. You already know they talk way too much. You know, they became predictably one-dimensional, aka undesirable. And men are not coming back, period. And this is going to start to bother her sooner than later. Women are going to start taking their own lives because of it. And that's sad, but at the same time, men are not coming back. No. Mm-mm. See, when I was coming up, I actually experienced when women were more of a pleasure than a headache. Where at the time that we're living in now in 2024, women are more unnecessarily a headache than pleasure, and they probably always remain that way. So again, they brought it on themselves. And of course, they made the bed and they don't want to lay in it. I'm like, well, that's the only bed that you have, sweetie. Better go and tuck yourself in because men are not coming back to women in the West. That's not going to happen ever again. If I had to guess, more so than predict, this is 2024. Um, when it's all said and done, it probably would take 1,000,000 years before women and men come back to the way they were, long before the pandemic, long before 1980, long before the feminist movement, all of that stuff that stopped telling women to behave like wives and mothers and be responsible and keep their legs closed and be, a woman, a virtuous woman, to now what they are today. Skank. hmm I'm going to say about 1,000,000 years because first, the ones that's present right now, they have to pass away. Yeah, they have to pass away. And then the ones that see them passing away, they're going to try to, keep it alive, keep the whole stank alive. And that's not going to work. They're going to end up passing away. So it's going to take a while. Like I said and done, about 1,000,000 years. Yeah, because, and mind you, that's going to be a long 1,000,000 years. It ain't going to be real quick like the internet, how you just click something, it's instant, you know. Mm-mm, mm. Because what I'm seeing that's going to happen to us now is women are already into sharing men, but again, men are not coming back. Men don't want a relationship. Men don't even want to hook up and interact with them, in an adult matter because she gonna want to settle. She's always going to run that mouth, and you know. Okay, well, look here. You take care. Better yet, we don't even got to do anything. Here's the food. You know, here's a few dollars or a gift card or whatever. Eat and enjoy. And you take care. See, and that's. Mm-mm. I'm seeing it now. I'm experiencing it more. I'm getting more evil looks. Like, okay, I gave you the come here look and you went and looked into your book or looked at your tablet or something like that or looked at your phone, or you just flat out, respectfully ignored me. And I'm not gonna put up with this anymore. That's the looks I'm getting from women. And don't get me wrong, they're gorgeous. It's just, again, when a woman comes in, I was born around the time where women wore skirts, women wore dresses, a nice blouse, dress suit, if you will. Yeah, where it was nice, but they had on the skirts. They were very feminine looking. And then the tattoos, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. Me, myself included, I'm like, okay, do you really want to date them anymore? No. Nope. So, viewers, put your comments in the comments section. I want to know, how do you feel about this? Do you agree or disagree? Whatever answer you put, could you please also state why that you agree or disagree? See, for me, it's more so I enjoy being single. I do. There's nothing better than going to get a cup of coffee, pull out my phone or tablet or whatever, do what I'm going to do. Maybe after all that, I might even catch a movie or something on my phone or whatever, and just enjoy myself. I love looking at women. They're beautiful to look at, but that's it. 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 Yeah.